Clay Young here with John Conroy, founder and owner of Pest Stop. I bet you've heard that on the radio somewhere, right?
Just a couple channels.
We've been doing that really all over. Pest Stop, do-it-yourself pest control solution over on O'Neill Lane and other places around the state. As the nation has moved more to DIY movement, people want to do things themselves, just save money.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes it's not just having people in your home. And pest control supplies have become a big part of that, especially down here in the South. But before we get into some of the critters we're going to show y'all on the screen, y'all are about to hit 30 years.
We just passed it in May.
Just 30 years. Tell me about that, man.
Well, I started that business on O'Neill Lane, May of 1993.
Wow.
And then expanded it to 2 more stores in 95, and then started doing somewhat like a franchise for the West Bank and Lafayette.
Yeah, you're in Lafayette, Covington, and New Orleans.
Right.
And Metairie.
And Metairie.
And Metairie on Severn Avenue there. And then, of course, Pest Stop 1 here. So we got some, what's the first one? Okay, that's a bed bug.
It is a bed
bug. All right,
bug.
I'm trying to see if I can recognize these without notes, all right? That's a mosquito.
A big one.
Yes, a big one.
And that is too.
That's another
Getting
mosquito.
a blood meal.
Okay.
Looks like a roach.
Really?
Or it's a flea.
What the hell is that?
They almost look prehistoric, don't they? It's a flea. Spiders.
Sorry, y'all, if you're having dinner. What? Look at that joker.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to mess with him.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
I got to ask Cameron where he found all these photographs. So he put this together. So let's talk about where we are right now. What's the bug problem going on now?
Well, you're seeing a lot of activity right now with bed bugs because a lot of people are traveling.
Yeah.
And so when they come home, they're bringing the critters home. They don't come from the outside. They're transported around the country. That's real active right now. Of course, mosquitoes aren't so much real active because it's just too hot and too dry.
Yeah.
But when the rain comes, they'll
inevitably will happen.
It's coming. And then, of course, fleas right now are really bad. So those seems to be our biggest problems that we're hearing right now through the door.
You know, one of the things that I wanted to accomplish with this segment, we did this last year around the same time again, is because kids are outside at summer camps, and not as much outside because of how oppressive the heat has been, but people are still outside in the evenings. And when people wonder, okay, when you say do it yourself or treat for mosquitoes, let's say I want to get rid of a mosquito problem.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's talk me through what I do.
Well, the advantage that we offer compared to the big box stores is that it's the same exact products that the professionals are using, except you have the opportunity to apply it yourself.
And save a bunch of money.
And save a bunch of money.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this isn't rocket science,
right.
Okay? I mean, you're talking about taking a bottle of Tall Star for your mosquito problem. Tall Star is using bifenthrin, one of the safest products that you can use. You do want to keep the children and pets off a treated area until it dries. But then it's fine. The nice thing about Tall Star is because of the bifenthrin, it puts up an invisible barrier that the mosquitoes don't even like flying across. It'll last for months if we don't get too much rain.
Well, and that's the thing right now. I treated a few weeks ago and saved this rain we had, I think Saturday maybe, when we got a really good shower. Like you said, that stuff will last. And then there's another one. We talked about this. We did a radio ad about this. These drain flies that people are bringing in either with fruit or with things, and they multiply so quickly.
And where people lose control is that they're not treating the drains.
Right.
They think that it's, they can kill the adults and that's going to end the problem. But if you don't target where they're breeding and put an IGR in there to stop that breeding, it's an endless battle. It'll never go away.
Look, and one of the things that John will tell you is that if you treat your patio area, your doors, the floor of the doors you walk in, anything that comes across that thing, they're gone.
Yeah, it really works. It really works. And we have multiple products for multiple problems, but they're all safe to use. We just give you exactly the precautions.
Yeah.
And that's what's key.
And the spider situation too.
Oh yes, Suspend for spiders. There's nothing better on the market than that. And it's even labeled for mattress application for treating for bed bugs, like your buddy up there.
Like you said, people are traveling, and you're in these condos or these vacation rooms where a lot of people are in and out, and you bring those things home. Because I've talked to someone last year who had a problem that the things were eating her up. But we appreciate you. 806 O'Neill Lane, that's where my guy is. Appreciate you, John.
All right, brother.
The DIY legend. Back to talk about comedy in just a moment. Looking forward to that. All right, so